Good morning. This is Valerie Shoup with Heritage Institute of Sustainability in Dallas, and today we are in class number 6 of our sustainability series of creating a sustainability plan for your city or your campus. If you have seen my other videos, you know that I'm president of Heritage Institute of Sustainability in Dallas, Texas. So I welcome you to number 6 in our video series, A Course in Sustainability. So as you have attended our other courses, you know that we first talked about aligning your vision, mission, and values of your organization throughout your organization, and being sure that your intranet and extranet external presence, that they align. We talked about creating a framework, disruptive innovation, plan, do, study, act, and our sustainability plan is basically based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs and our sustainability matrix. We also created a SWOT analysis for your business, specifically coming up with points of things that you could do better. We talked about benchmarking, current benchmarking tools, what other organizations do, how do you differentiate yourself. We also went through a gap analysis and what tools you should be using. And we discussed what other organizations do you might wish to do, but you do want to be creative and be a differentiator and have your own creative process. So today we're going to talk about creating the sustainability matrix, prioritizing gaps, our short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals, and a why for each. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. As you recall, I discussed in my study of sustainability, it appears that sustainability is about meeting the needs of present generation. Abraham Maslow, through his theory of motivation, defined the hierarchy of needs as shown in the triangle. Abraham Maslow, 1943, had a theory of motivation. So what do you think our basic needs might be? And what are the most important needs defined? And why do you think these needs are important? So this is something you should always continue to reflect upon. I had also introduced the 3 fears of sustainability. If you recall what they are: the environmental, physiological, social intimacy, economic, personal security. And then, of course, there's the overlapping needs of environmental, economic, social, environmental, and economic, social needs. Now, if you have been in my other classes, you know that what we're talking about today is a continuum. This was the basis for our sustainability plan. We looked at all of these categories, and each of your teams have selected the types of things that you feel like for either your city or your campus are areas that need to be included in your sustainability plan. So this is the STAR community rating system. I did have a couple of addition. I feel strongly about spiritual development, since we're all spiritual beings, and physical development, because if you're not physically healthy, and strong, then it's going to be very difficult for you to, create any type of sustainability plan. You want all of your employees to be physically, mentally, emotionally supported at your business or on your campus. So we talked last week about gap analysis. So if you have a team that you've put together to work on this plan, you might discuss today what are the gaps in your plans, what are your SWOT weaknesses, opportunities, your benchmarking gaps, customer service gaps, financial gaps, environmental gaps, work environment gaps, and educational gaps. And when you have this gap analysis completed, which hopefully you all have been working on it and have that prepared, it's also something that you could right now discuss again with your team. So then what you want to do is set goals to align with the needs of your community or your campus. And you want to set goals to align with the needs of your city. So if you're a campus, you want to basically have your campus supporting your surrounding city. And then you want to be sure that your campus also aligns with the needs of the individuals in the city. Now, why is this? Well, if you're a city, obviously you want the people in your city to be happy, but also if you're a campus or an educational facility, you need to be sure that what you're doing aligns with the needs of the people in your city so that you can maintain your sustainability. Now, today we're going to talk about more about where Maslow's hierarchy of needs meets sustainability. So when you put these two hierarchy of needs together, you end up with your sustainability square. And this is your sustainability matrix, okay? So as you can see down one side, you have your self-actualization, your security, your physiological needs. And then, of course, sustainability is the social, economic, and environmental needs. And where these things cross are the boxes that you would be filling in with your team. So this is an example of the matrix that you would have made and created from your individual goals and objectives. So this is showing you where sustainable operation meet Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So your team activities for this week would be to gather all of the data you have collected to date, look at your strategic plan and the gap analysis. And then I would want you to fill in the matrix with the data gathered in each of the 9 boxes we just looked at. And in each of the 9 boxes, you'll prioritize your activities. Then you'll reorder your items to create your sustainability plan. So each box should have short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. And you also want to assign dates to each item. So here's an example. So under self-actualization, you would have your short, medium, and long-term goals, the same with security, the same with your psychological goals, and of course, where they cross with social, economic, and the environment. So each box contains goals that fit into the sustainability matrix, the 3 spheres of sustainability. So you want to refer back to the 3 spheres and look at the overlapping sections and fill in the boxes as your team has elected to do so. So once again, each box, short, medium, and long-term goals. Short term is considered 6 months or less, medium term considered a year or less, and long term 1 to 3 years. Well, I hope this class was interesting to you and it will help you to continue in developing your sustainability plan. So feel free to pause at each one of these sections. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at Heritage Institute of Sustainability, info@heritageios.com, or you can visit my website, www.heritageios.com. I hope you have enjoyed this video today, and if I can help you all create more sustainability plans for your city or your campus, I'm happy to do that. And also, I just want to remind you that in concert with creating a sustainability plan for your city or your campus, I also have a series of videos called 2021, A Year of Sustainability. And in those videos, we talk about personal sustainability. And once again, it is very important for you to be personally sustainable and understand, if you're following those videos, really what sustainability is, so that you'll be more effective when you're creating your sustainability plan for your city or campus. So I hope you all have a great week, and we will see you again next week. Thank you.